You have lipstick on your teeth.
Oh, thanks.
What are we doing today?
We are shopping with the pros.
I feel like I need a theme song, like shopping with the pros. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Something like that. We're gonna go to Bergdoff.
Yes.
But who are we with?
Delina
Delina
Medhin, makeup artist.
extraordinaire. All right, let's go inside. Oh, thank you so much.
Okay, so I'm debating between two things. I normally use Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream, and it is like one of my favorite products to use, like on the skin. It really plumps the skin. But I'm also debating between using La Mer. So,
see, I've heard great things about La Mer, so I think we should go look at both.
okay, so let's go.
Let's go.
If you want to spend money on something, I would say spend money on your skincare. For you personally, but also, especially if you're working in makeup, I find that things with more technology, like skincare with more technology in it, tends to just last longer, hydrate the skin more. I've even, you know what I used to use before I used this a lot? I used Ombre Elise. Do you use Ombre Elise? Yeah. I used to use Ombre Elise a lot, and I don't necessarily, I haven't stopped completely using it. I do use it in certain occasions, especially if I'm working in like more film setting. But like if you are doing something where you really need that skin to look hydrated, like you're doing red carpet, or you're doing like an editorial, or those types of things, I find that this just makes such a big difference.
So you mentioned Ombre Elise, and I know what Ombre Elise is.
Yes, Ombre Elise, yeah. Okay.
So you tell me, like, break it down for people, because these are for maybe some of you guys don't know. What's that? What?
So Ombre Elise is a moisturizer. It's actually a very, very good moisturizer. I like it. It works on all skin, sensitive skin types included. I've never actually had an issue with any time of ever putting Ombre Elise on the skin. It's very, very hydrating. And it's good for, I would say, somewhere between like normal to dry skin. If you have oily skin, the original Ombre Elise, you might want to switch to, they have a matte version. So these are both Magic Cream. This one is the night cream and this one is the day cream. I don't have a lot of experience with the night cream. The one that I use on all of my clients is the day cream. For me, I'm most concerned about what the client's skin looks like before I put the makeup on. But you also want to be like conscious of the fact that we want to add more moisture to our skin in the evening. Whenever we get to the end of the day, we want to use something that is going to be able to replenish your skin. So this is an option. I have not used it personally, so I can't like 100% recommend, but this one, you definitely need, for sure. So, we are at the La Mer part of the Bergdoff situation. So there's like a bunch of products right here in front of us. The one that I came over here for is the moisturizing cream. This is what they're really, really known for. I just got a little introduction into this cream. I didn't realize that the way that you're supposed to apply this, because this isn't currently my kit. This is actually why we came here, is to kind of experience this. So you take it and you basically put a little scoop in your hands, and then you're supposed to warm it up until it gets completely clear, and then you're just supposed to press it onto your skin, is what we've been told on how to do this. So it feels really good. It feels very similar to the Magic Cream. I'm gonna just say, just based on how I'm feeling my skin on both hands. This hand has the La Mer. You can't really see it, unfortunately, but this hand has the La Mer, this hand has the Magic Cream. I think the biggest thing for me is I want to know how it plays with makeup. That's the most important thing in anything I do, because when people are working with me as a makeup artist, what they care about is the finished product and how all of that plays together. So a little bit goes a long way, but I'm excited about trying this one. I think I'm gonna buy this anyway just to see how it goes.
I know you said you don't have the face cream.
I don't have the face cream.
Well, what do you have from La Mer?
Okay, so this is the reason why I was interested, because I was like, if I'm gonna spend coins on anything in this brand, I was like, it has to be for underneath the eye. If you're a makeup artist, you know how tricky underneath the eye can be, and you really want to make sure it's hydrated. So one of the first things I invested in, and one of the only things I actually have in my kit from La Mer, is the Eye Balm Intense. So this is something that I do actually have and really, really enjoy. I use this just as religiously as I use the Magic Cream, to be honest.
And how does it work?
I think it works really wonderfully. It lays down really nicely, and then you can put that whatever it is that you put on top, I feel like it just glides on, and it never gets cakey, and it seems to play really well with any formula, concealer, or foundation that I've used. So.
That's good.
Yeah. So I've also heard a lot about this renewable oil. She actually just, we don't have her on camera. We have our informant that's off camera that's telling us everything, and then I'm explaining it to you as the expert because
she doesn't want to be on camera.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I've heard so much about this oil. It has two different products in it. She said there's this thing called a miracle broth at the bottom, so you're supposed to take it and then just shake it up like this. And then it is a dry oil, which we actually finally found out what dry oil is. You take a little bit of this and just put it on the back of, I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand, but you would do this on your face. And then, so what a dry oil means is basically, it's exactly what it says. It's dry to the touch. So after you finish applying it, it actually feels dry. Like, you know sometimes when you put oil on your face and it just like sits, and you're like, it looks beautiful, but it also can be kind of problematic if you're gonna put makeup on top of it. So I'm kind of excited. I really wanna try this.
She said, and then the thing about this oil that's cool is she said it goes on before you put on the cream.
Oh, she did say that?
Yeah, that goes on before the cream.
Like almost like a serum.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, all right, cool.
So you get that.
Yes.
And then you get the cream.
And then you get the cream.
And you have the eye balm.
Yeah, girl, and then we're all set. Then we're lamered out.
Yeah. And then you basically look like a whole superstar.
Then you just look like a whole new woman. It's like plastic surgery in a bottle.
Would you say that was a success?
I would say it was a success. We were able to, my bangs were doing something funny. Okay, we were, you know how you want a PC, but like not too PC, you know what I mean? Okay, yes, it was a success. How do you feel?
I had fun.
I had a lot of fun. I mean, we got some great stuff.
We got great stuff.
We had a little moment at Tom Ford, which was really cool.
We had a whole Tom Ford experience.
Yeah, we had a Tom Ford experience.
We didn't record it because it was very intimate.
We didn't share.
It was very intimate.
Yeah, no, we both got little like sample size fragrances.
It was great. It was Simone and I don't remember his name.
That other gentleman was really nice.
He was really nice to us. We told them we're gonna come back and maybe they'll let us record.
Yes.
We figured we'd ask later.
We'll try again. We'll see what Simone thinks. But if you are in New York and you come to Bergdoff, you definitely have to go see Simone. And then who was the lady at La Mer? She was super cute. Ava?
I don't know, you have her card. Ruth? Maybe I just made it.
We're so trash.
Ruth?
We literally don't know the names of anybody that we just talked to.
Her name's not Ruth. I made that up. Sorry.
Alright, okay, so if you're in New York, you should definitely come check it out. I feel like the thing I like about this is that it gives you a luxury experience. Like you're able to see all these brands in one place. And you know what I mean? That you wouldn't normally get to see. And it's not even really about buying. It's about touching and trying and figuring out if that's something that you're interested in.
How things feel, and for me, like how they smell.
Yeah.
Like at Tom Ford.
Yeah, you're a big smell person.
Because it'll everything. I sniff lipsticks, I sniff foundation. Because like if it is something smell will make my stomach hurt. Like it's deep for me. So
it's good to know.
I feel like if it's like that for me, it has to be like that for someone else.
It's true.
And I have to be careful. Like even since I like when I go work, I don't spray myself.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Yeah,
yeah no, I'm the same way because you never know what fragrance you're wearing, if it might remind somebody of somebody.
Throw them out.
Like, you don't know. Be the person.
So I smelled everything. And we just had a great time. So thank you guys for shopping with us.
Yes, thank you for shopping with us.
Thank you, Delina, for coming to shop with me.
Thank you for inviting me.
We had such a good time.
We had such a good time.
And we might do this again?
Yes, we will definitely do this again. It was a lot of fun. We also had lunch. We didn't show you that part, but that was fun too.
More stuff that we just don't share.